I've got a human heart, I've got a human heart. Are you afraid of the dark, the dark?
They might be going psycho, the mama man like Michael. Can't really trust nobody with all this jewelry on, yeah. My roof look like a no-show, got diamonds by the bolo. Come with the Tony Romo for clowns and all the bozos. They might be going psycho, the mama man like Michael. Can't really trust nobody with all this jewelry on, yeah. My roof look like a no-show, got diamonds by the bolo. Don't act like you're my friend when I'm rolling through my hands. Damn, my life been going crazy, now this wasn't the dream. Took a little bit to figure, you just gotta see the vision that you wanted, it always what you need. You just gotta trust in what you need.
Yep. Well, let us know when you get back. You know, you gotta get safely home.
I will.
But the 225 and said it was from Cecil, but we kept the 3.
None of this shit's corroded. No, this is. Okay, we're good. Oh. I don't even want to save this chicken. I don't even want to see chicken right now. Eating so much.
Ow!
chicken.
It's hot.
Like right over there. It's,
No, I was gonna be like 45
where did I think it was? Okay, I think it's here. My bad. My B. We were loading the bags. They like honked at me. I was like,
Then I'm getting it on. No one can know if it's wrong or right. Then take exit 1D onto US.
Whoa, you nowadays I know. I'm just trying to find my way. I just know I need some time, but I still don't gotta worry. I know that I'll be fine now. You so fucking precious when you smile.
What's up guys, and welcome back to the vlog. Yesterday was show day. I went out and had an awesome cheat meal last night. Probably too much of a cheat meal, but that's okay. And today I'm actually kind of just intuitively eating. I'm not really back on a program yet because like I said, I'm still like establishing what my goals are, what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna let you guys know. But today I'm gonna go into a little bit later about what you need to know, or what I think you need to know before competing in a bikini competition. Out here in the cold, toughing it out for these pictures. I have my big jacket on because all these photos you're about to see, just know when you see them on Instagram, I was freezing. We did them, but instead of doing like all these cool edits, instead of I usually do that for me, we're just gonna move on to the next location. It's a little chilly outside, and we just had the cops roll up here like a couple seconds ago. They left, but yeah, so we're about to go on here and go to our next location and sightsee. We got the city, the skyline. It's pretty cool out here. I don't do cold. But anyway, all right, we're gonna head out to the next location. We're down on the other side of the bridge that we were at the other day. This is the Ohio River, and we're gonna take some more pictures with the Queen City sign, and then maybe get some food because I'm getting hangry because I haven't eaten in a while. I'm always hungry. You know what you're gonna get?
Probably the chicken sandwich one.
So I had my burger last night. I had a huge burger. I don't know, did we get that on camera? I think we did.
The burger?
Yeah.
No, I don't think.
We didn't get it. It was massive. But anyway, let's go show you. But it was a huge burger. I went to Yard House. So I'm not getting a burger. I actually ate lunch before we left the hotel. But I brought some mashed potatoes so I can eat those. Yeah. We're at Burger 5. Bought it. All right, coming to you live from the cell phone waiting area at the airport. We're going to talk about some tips that I think that you should know before entering and competing in a bodybuilding or bikini show. Some things for me. The first thing is I would find a reason why you're doing it. I feel like some people do it for the wrong reasons, and some people do it a lot of different ways in order to be stage ready. I think that you should really establish what your goals are and make sure that that's something that you're wanting to attain. I know that they talk about how a lot of people that go for a show, and when they go up there, it may not necessarily be their healthiest physique. They may be super lean, and maybe they're the leanest they've ever been. But in person, when you see those people, they are so small and so lean that, I mean, it's a hard to attain. It's a hard goal. So I would make sure that it's something that you want to do, and find the right reasons to do it. Do it for you and you only. And it's really something you have to do just because you enjoy it and you want to push yourself to that extreme. So find why you're doing it. The second one is be ready to have to dedicate a lot of time to this. Over my prep, there has been times where I've had to sacrifice doing things. Yes, I still have friends. I'm still able to like see them and go to stuff. But at the same time, like, you're on a very strict regimen, you know, like you have to eat certain foods and you have to work out every day, and you have to make time for that. And that takes a lot of time, especially if you're meal prepping. Thankfully, I had a meal prep sponsor. But if you're meal prepping yourself, I mean, that's even more time that you're gonna have to spend prepping those meals and making sure that you're prepared. Because I think the biggest thing for me with advice is to always be prepared. For staying on prep, that was key, is preparing ahead, planning ahead, and always knowing like what's going to happen. Because when things mess up, you got to have a plan. You got to know what you're doing, so that way you don't just go off. So that's huge. Make sure that you have the time to dedicate to that. Or, you know, if you have a lot of events, make sure that this is something that's realistic for you, that you can actually put that time aside to do that and make sure it's going to happen. Third, I guess I would say, figure out if you want to prepare yourself or have a coach. I have a coach. I feel like that really took a lot of stress off of me, and I enjoy it because that way, you know, I have someone else that just kind of holds me accountable as well, and can watch. You know, sometimes when you're focusing on yourself, even if you think you know what you're doing, it's always great to have another opinion or an outside opinion. So having a coach has been wonderful for me. Oh, number 4. I would also know that shows are quite expensive, more so than I thought they would be. Because even if you don't hire a coach, which if you do, that's going to be money as well, you're going to have to buy a suit, which they are not cheap. They are not cheap at all. And once you buy the suit, you're going to have to buy your NPC card just to compete. Then you have to enter the divisions, which everyone you want to enter. I know at my show it was about $100 each. So that's a lot of money right there just to enter, plus the tan, which it's best, I think, to go with the sponsor of the show. That way they'll touch you up. They're there the whole time backstage. That's not cheap. That's like $200 for this tan. It's super dark, and you will need touch-ups. Let me tell you, like, I was sweating backstage, and they saved my life with several spots with my tan. So be ready for those expenses for sure. It's not cheap. Staying at the host hotel, like, that's not cheap either. That's another expense that you may have. Hair and makeup, if you decide to get that done, that's another expense on show day. So be ready for that. And kind of going along with finding your why of why you're doing it. Before you go in there, for me, I think it's establishing like what do you want to accomplish. And although, you know, I came off with a 4th place in my bikini class, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say that it's not disappointing when you don't win, but at the same time, it's more about, you know, just giving it your best, giving it your all, and knowing that when you go out there, you're just leaving it all out on the table, and it is what it is, and just being happy with who you are and where you're at and how far you've come. And then, you know, once you're done, just establishing what your goals are for next time and making yourself better and not stressing over the little things. And that would be my tips for before you enter a competition. So hope you guys enjoyed that, and good luck if any of you guys are thinking about entering a competition. I'm about to close this video out. Unfortunately, our weekend's coming to a close, and Ayush is leaving, so we are dropping him off at the airport. And I don't think you guys want to see our 3.5-hour car ride back to Tennessee, so it's not going to be a fun one. I'm a little tired, honestly. This weekend was super fun and exciting, but I am worn out. So I think I'm going to sign this one off. Thank you so much, Ayush, for all the footage from this weekend. Pretty much everything you see came from him, so thank you so much to him. He came from Philadelphia all the way just for this show and this weekend, so I really appreciate that. And thank you.
Subscribe.
Yes, well, I was getting there. But thank you to my awesome boyfriend who has been there for me through this whole prep and everything else.
It's been fun.
Truly don't know what I would have done without him this weekend or any time. He puts up with a lot from me, so I love you. Thank you. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and more to come. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.
Might be going south.